All right, welcome back. Let's cover this one real quick. She left me less than 1 year after coming to the USA. Is it even USA, UK, something? This guy, okay, is USA. Let's listen to this video and then we'll talk.
I brought my wife to the US and she left me in less than 1 year. Till 4 years now, I've not seen my wife. It shock you? Okay, listen to this story. A man went to Nigeria in 2016, married his wife, and since that day he has been traveling to Nigeria.
Listen carefully.
And he traveled and he started doing papers, arranging the documents. And in 2021, he brought the wife to America. In less than 1 year, the wife disappeared till today. 4 years now, the man has not seen his wife. This has been the stories we hear every day. Many men abroad, they want to marry now, but they are afraid to marry because of all this kind of story.
They are afraid to marry.
Transactional. Some people want to use you to climb the ladder of success. Okay, I have a question. You know that you don't love somebody. You agree to marry the person, and the person will do everything to bring you abroad. You dump the person. Okay, look at what happened now. This man, because they are looking for a child, they have not have a child, so they went to the hospital and they discovered that this lady has done several abortions. Okay, and this is causing infertility, so they need extra grace for them to have a baby. And after this discovery, this lady disappeared. Now, what is causing this? See, if you live abroad, marry wife where you are. Marry where you are, because the loss is too much. You have financial loss, you have time loss, you have emotional loss. This man is 50 years now, he doesn't have a child. And he married because he wants to create his own family. But look at what is going on now. The lady left since 4 years, she has never seen her. And the man is bittered because he spent money, he spent his emotion, he spent everything to bring her. Now, I want to tell you something. There are so many of our young girls, they have traveled to Libya, they have traveled to Dubai, they have traveled to Oman. They have been sleeping with about 50 men a day.
Jesus Christ.
And now, 30-something years, they retired and came back home and become Holy. And you that is abroad, you go and marry them. Now look at, they have discovered that this lady have done several abortions.
It's a passport bros thing now.
Better you marry where you are.
No, those girls down there are better.
Who you marry determines whether you go forward, you go backward. Don't just marry for infatuations. Don't marry for beauty. Look at what happened to this man now. Learn from this man. Else, you're going to learn the hard way. Now, this man is learning the hard way.
Else, you're going to learn the hard way.
Nine. He who fails to plan plans to fail. Because I will never come back. Oh, no.
I'll never.
You get out of this place.
I will never come back. Oh, no. This guy right here. Anyway, guys, let's talk about this one real quick. It's a passport bros thing, that's all. No, what's the big deal, right? What's the big deal? It's not a big deal. He went to Nigeria to go and find a wife, brought the wife here, and was it in a few months? Well, after they did a test and noticed that there's going to be fertility issues, and she ran away. It's been 4 years. The guy is embittered, and I'm guessing he thought Nigerian girls in Yankee are too masculine, too assertive. They know they listen. They are always trying to compete with outshores. They want you in the kitchen with them 24/7, right? By the way, the argument at the beginning was about that. The video I played in the very beginning of the live show, right? They want you in the kitchen with them by force. They said they are tired. They don't want to do what their mothers did. They said, if you want me to do what my mother did, they said, Make sure I'm not working because my mother never worked. But wait, my mother worked. My mother actually worked for real. But those mothers, they didn't know themselves. They didn't discover themselves. We are discovering ourselves. So this man did not want to deal with all that. So what did he do? He went to the village to go and find a wife. Good to see you, Uncle Patrick. Good to see you on Nezerville's platform earlier too. You know, so he said, let me go to Nigeria. Let's, you know what? In fact, passport bros, let me get my passport, dust my passport off. Let me go and find a wife in Nigeria. Yeah. As predictable as that sounds, believe it or not, a lot of people don't realize, So of course he came back, and then he collects.
Sorry.
That gentleman that just told us the story, he said a couple of things. He said because of you're afraid, right? He said something about being afraid, but more so he talked about that love is now transactional, right? You see, bringing the word transactional into a romantic relationship is one of the lamest things you can do. Okay, it's one of the lame. Why do I call it lame? As in, like, it's a useless talking point. Like, it's something that is just there. It's like it already cancels itself out. There's no need to bring that into a conversation. Oh, love is transactional. Okay, are you talking about the fact that human beings, when they interrelate, that they at some point they exchange values? Okay, why are you bringing that into the conversation? Oh, I'm bringing it because now these days love is transactional. No, it's not just these days. It's always been that way. That has nothing to do with what is going on with romantic relationships, particularly marriage today. It has zero. It's not relevant. You made it relevant so you can feel better about yourself in a short term. But guess what? You have to repeat that same talking point next week. And still, problem not solved. You know why? Because it was a useless talking point in the first place. Love is transactional. What do you mean? That we exchange values? Before, uncle, what do you expect? Of course you exchange values. That's why we call it relationship. But the word transactional, I know why you brought it in, because it carries a negative connotation and you want to make a point with it. And the point is useless. It's just a useless point. So when people say, oh yeah, these days love is transactional, first of all, it's not just these days. It's always been that way. It's going to always be that way. What is that way? Not the transaction word, not the semantics of that word, not the dictionary meaning of that word. I don't care about that. It's the fact that people, you should know that there will be some exchange of values in any form of relationship, at least in the long term. Now, in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, initially, it might not feel that way because there's emotions, right? There's emotional needs still being satisfied, even if it's simply you feel good about you pouring into this person's life. That is still you feeling good. So at the end of the day, it's a useless talking point. I'm not talking about that man, but I'm just saying in general, that has nothing to do with the reason why that man collects in Nigeria. That love is now transactional. No, he got what he attracted what he was. He couldn't attract a good woman here, according to him probably, right? And then he went to Nigeria. He attracted what he attracted. I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm just telling you, in love and war, all is fair. Okay, listen. So suddenly he came back in that he just got dumped. Is that how that worked? Where's the rest of the story? Oh, fertility, he ran away because of fertility. No, there's more to that story. I'm willing to bet my monthly livelihood on it that there's more to that story. Okay? And if the more is just that this girl, because they didn't make it wasn't a fact that she's gotten pregnant for 50 men that she had been sleeping with in Libya. He was just saying, hypothetically, that many girls have gone to Libya to sleep with a bunch of 50 men per day, and they now come back, they've done a bunch of baby deletions. So now, you now go to Nigeria and you go and pick them up. No, that's not the issue. The issue is that you went to Nigeria to go and marry somebody you did not know. It's actually a lot more, your problem is a lot more simpler than the Libya get pregnant, all that kind of stuff. Oloshos have always existed. Stop making that a talking point. The Olosho single mother, all this nonsense talking point is stupid. These things have always existed. We're talking about you. How did you attract your situation? And how are you going to hold yourself accountable in that regard? without pointing fingers. Like, try that for once. You know? So now 4 years, you spent money, you spent emotions. Yeah, even worse. Emotions on what? On people you don't know? You spent money. Of course you spent money. But it's crazy, you know? I just think, yeah, the passport bros, they won't tell you the full story, you know? But it's crazy. If you can't attract a lady where you are, he's absolutely right, by the way. His advice is right. Find a woman where you are. But it's not even an absolute advice either, you know, because there are people, I know people that have successfully gone to Nigeria, find a wife, find a husband, move them over, imported, and they're doing fine. I know people like that. Okay, for me, the number of people I know is 50-50. Some people goes bad, some people it didn't work out well. Well, guess what? In any other type of relationship, the same thing. Some people go bad, some people didn't work out well. So it has nothing to do with nothing in the grand scheme of things, right? It's about, did you get to know this person very well? Do you have the discernment to be able to pick up certain things that are red flags that you probably shouldn't go into? Have you just saw a fine girl, you just imported them? Right? So there's a lot of nuances again that wasn't spelled out. The only thing that this gentleman focused on was Libya and people getting pregnant and baby deletion. All those are lame points, I swear, because those things are always going to exist. The only thing that doesn't have to be this way is you. Do you have the skills? Do you have the influence to be able to attract what you think you deserve? If you don't, you will continue to attract who you are, and that's just the way it works. Let me know what your thoughts are about this. Yeah, so he's abandoned. She left me. Okay. Oh well. Let me see. Hey Abby, good to see you, Abby. Yeah, let's move on to the other stories. We have some other stories. Let me know what you think in the chat, in the comments. Join the conversation. Yes. Oh yeah, hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's hit the likes up. Thank you. I'll be right back.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing me.